Hey, what's going on? My name is Jack Lang. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Blade. Yeah, it's another Blade video. We've been doing loads of these on the channel. They've been very successful, some more successful than others, but they've been doing really well here on the channel. And this was released yesterday, but I didn't have a video slot for it, so I thought I'd use it for today. Unfortunately, this is something that looks like it's done. It's done. Blade, of course, if you don't know, Wesley Snipes made a comment about it. Go check out my video on that, about the Blade movie potentially being cancelled and him coming back as Blade. Ryan Reynolds wants him back as Blade to do a legacy film like Hugh Jackman did, like, other Marvel stars have been able to do. They want to do that. He had a trilogy, but he didn't have that legacy film. And he thinks, Wesley Snipes should get that. And then we get this. Blade's not listed among Marvel's 2025 release in Disney's CEO Bob Iger's Q3 FY24 earnings statement. Great. So, last week, Marvel Studios put out an updated film slate through 2027, and surprisingly, Blade was still listed as a 2025 release. But is that still the case? I've done a lot of videos on Blade. I've spoken about it from a fan point of view, from a perspective of filming, and I never thought this film was ever going to release in November of next year. Because they haven't got a script, they haven't got anything for it, and I just felt that wasn't in the cards. So, when we hear stuff like this, that just last week, Marvel Studios adjusted its upcoming release schedule, with the company removing an untitled July 24th, 2026 film from its upcoming slate. But surprisingly, Blade, the film that seems to have the most uncertainty surrounding it, remained unchanged. That seems to have changed, clearly. So here we have Marvel Studios' release schedule was September 18th, Agatha, the Disney Plus show. We're covering that here. Then we got Captain America, Thor, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, and Blade for next year. Then we got to be announced for 2026. Most likely going to hear about this film at D23 later on today, at like 3 o'clock today for me, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And of course, we've got Avengers Doomsday. Then we're getting a November 6th movie that's either a prequel, which it's going to be set in the Battle World if they go the Battle World route. 2027, we got Secret Wars. Then we got the July 23 film, which is, I'd assume, would be the beginning of the reboot. November 5th, we got a movie, and that is that, with all the posters shared there as well. Yet today, however, this was the old schedule. Yet today, in Disney CEO Bob Iger's Q3 FY24 earnings statement, the top exec pointed to a number of upcoming Marvel projects as a reason for investors to feel bullish about the company's upcoming fiscal performance, and he listed every 2025 Marvel project except for one. A joint statement from Iger and Disney Chief Financial Officer Hugh Johnston reads, "Looking at our upcoming theatrical slate, we are excited to bring audiences a number of titles that expand our popular franchises and bring these stories to life in imaginative new ways later in the year. We have the highly anticipated release of Moana 2, as well as Mufasa the Lion King, which of course comes out this year." The statement then continues, "In 2025, our theatrical slate remains just as robust, with Captain America Brave New World, Thunderbolts, The Fantastic Four First Steps, Zootopia 2, Avatar 3. In 2026, we look forward to Avengers Doomsday, a new Star Wars movie featuring The Mandalorian and Grogu, and Toy Story 5, the first Toy Story movie since 2019. It seems that I wasn't sure about this, but it was 2027 when we get into Star Wars from 2026. I think it was 2026. As you can see, every 2025 release from the MCU is mentioned by Iger and Johnston, except for Blade. The reboot of the superhero vampire film, originated by Wesley Snipes, was first announced back in 2019 at San Diego Comic-Con, when Mahershala Ali walked onto stage at the end of the studio's All H presentation. Since then, the project has lost 2 directors and undergone 4 known rewrites of the script. Ali is still attached to starring the lead role, but Delroy Lindo and Aaron Paris have since departed. Maya Goth is still set to appear and will reportedly play Lilith, an ancient vampire who needs the blood of the Daywalker for some nefarious purpose. But instead of targeting Blade, she's targeting his daughter. Earlier drafts of the film had the project taking place in the 1920s, but multiple rewrites now have the pick taking place in present day. Blade was originally envisioned as a Phase 5 film, but due to the aforementioned script issues in the 2023 WGA and SAG Actors Field Trade, the Actors Strike, the AFTRA strike, the film was pushed to November 7th, 2025, making it a Phase 6 release. Not anymore, buddy. In other related news, Snipes' Blade returns in Deadpool and Wolverine and states seemingly to the audience there's only been one Blade and there's only ever going to be one Blade. Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool then knowingly looks into the camera, seemingly making note of the film's difficult production. Since then, Reynolds has gone into the campaign that Snipes' Blade deserves his own Logan-like send-off. On Instagram, he wrote, "There is no Fox Marvel Universe or MCU without Blade first creating a market. He is Marvel Daddy. Please share a Logan-like send-off." I wanted to do this video because I have very strong opinions on this. Blade 2025 is, unfortunately, in my opinion, cancelled. Whether it's cancelled indefinitely, like forever, or whether it's just cancelled until the reboot, I don't know. But the fact that they don't mention this film, but they mention every other confirmed project for 2025, 2026, and even 2027, including the Star Wars films, or one of the Star Wars films, it makes me wonder whether they have pulled the plug on Blade for now. Kevin Feige said recently that the Blade script, he wanted it to be right. He wanted to crack that script. He wanted the script to work and for it to be right and, everything to fall into place. And it clearly hasn't been working for a while. I just feel sorry for Mahershala Ali. He's been waiting to play this role. He's been waiting to be Blade since 2019. And it seems he's either going to have to wait longer or he's not going to be Blade at all. There is a high possibility now. High possibility that they take Wesley Snipes and do a Wesley Snipes Blade film. Would I be angry about that? No. But I mean, I'd understand why they would do it. It would make sense to do that legacy type Logan film for Blade, as Blade was one of the very first comic book films that sort of reinvented comic book films, I should say. Looking at this, I just have a feeling that if we're going to see Blade, it ain't going to be till 2027. Unfortunately. Or even 2028. Or even 2052. I ain't got a clue now. Sad news all around, really. Especially for fans who wanted to see Blade like myself. I guess I can just stick with the trilogy, the great trilogy that we have. I didn't even know it was a trilogy. I haven't even seen the third film. But, yeah. I guess I can rewatch the first two and then watch the third one this weekend, depending on how the Disney D23 works. But yeah, it's kind of upsetting, but at the same time, it is what it is. And as a movie news outlet, as a reviewer and lover of movies, you move on and you find the next thing. So with that being said, I will see you on the next one. Drop a like, drop a comment, hit the subscribe button if you're new, turn on the notification bell. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this whole Blade situation. Do you think it's done? I've held out hope for all these videos. This could possibly be the last Blade video I do. I want to say I doubt. I want to hopefully go, no. By 3 o'clock today, I'll be going, oh, they've released a Blade thing. They've announced Blade's going to be releasing in November, or they've pushed the date back. But at this current moment, I feel like Blade is done for the channel, which is upsetting to me because it's one of my biggest things to attract viewers to the channel. Everyone is in the same place as me. They want to find out what's going on, and hopefully get some clarity at D23 later on today. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. As always, stay cinematic. Catch you all later.